everyone. We're here today with another Home Sweet Home, and today it's a 3-bedroom executive in Eagles Preserve. I can't wait to show this a beautiful home to you. One thing is, if you love art, you are going to be so envious of this beautiful apartment because the resident that lives here is an amazing artist, and she even has her own art studio right here in her home. So I can't wait to show you. Let's go on in and see this beautiful home.
Hello.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
And Alex, the puppy dog, and Travis.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. We are here with Karen and Travis Meredith. A wonderful couple, even with little Alex right here too. And Alex will give his opinion many times as we go through this home.
He keeps hoping for TRAT.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. These dogs are so smart, I tell you. But thank you for letting us come into your home. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
One of the things I mentioned is that we are going into a home where it's full of art. And it's art that you've created and also some special art from your father.
Right.
Which is where we figure out where she gets her talent. Wait till you see her father's art.
And a few other artists
as well. And a few other artists as well. In fact, some show point artists too, I've seen.
That's right.
So we are in a 3-bedroom executive. There's around 2,500 square feet. And the reason it's 2,500 square feet is because the lanai has been enclosed. So that gives you extra space. One thing I think is so beautiful is how light and airy everything is here. So tell me what you did here.
Well, actually, this was in our Lakewood. We had a small Lakewood apartment, and this was in the breakfast room there, and we just transported it here. It's for the table.
Bright and cheery, and it goes with the colors in the wall and everything.
Yeah.
And when I look up here, I immediately see beautiful artwork. Tell me about this.
These right here, we took my dad to Italy. Had never been to Italy, back when he was 80, and I thought he was ancient at the time. And then for Christmas, he gave us watercolors of the places that we visited.
Oh, and he painted those?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So special.
Right.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Well, as we walk through here, we're going to come here. One of the things I love, just the entranceway. How you did this. So we're going to go right through here. Now look here. Now, did you have more space to do something like this here?
Yes, we did. They built that for us.
So this is a lot of times people just leave their hallway with nothing here.
Right.
And now you have bookshelves, places to put your family photos.
Right.
So now, oh, look how bright and cheery this is. Now this gives me that North Carolina vibe too.
The beachy
and the
vibe.
beachy vibe, so it's beautiful. Now in here, this is a little different. Your kitchen, I love. I see that you've added glass cabinets, which I think is really nice because it gives that more of an open feel and it's bright. And you have the lights underneath it, so it's featuring a lot of your beautiful glass. Now, one thing is some people will take their countertops and they make it all one level.
Right.
Some people will have it like this, but it only goes to here.
Right.
You extended it.
Right.
And the reason you extended it was for this clever reason.
Right. I wanted the extra storage, so.
It's terrific on how you can do all of that, and still it looks nice and clean and everything.
Right. And it's a good place to serve a buffet or.
Oh yeah, if you have company come, you can serve right here, and it's wonderful. Plenty of workspace too for rolling out pie crusts and all of that too. So so let's see, corner cabinet, what a perfect spot for that.
Yes.
Really pretty. So what's really nice about a 3-bedroom executive, at least I think so, is the fact that the main bedroom is on this side and then the 2 other rooms are on this side. So if one's tired, Karen's tired, or Travis, they could shut those doors and the other one can be over here, or company or whatever. So that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So let's go to your main bedroom first. How's that?
Sure.
Okay? Oh my goodness, look how big this is. This is beautiful. Look at this, plenty of room here. Now, one thing I will tell the people that are watching this is that sometimes this can be a screened-in lanai. They'll remain screened in. This you glassed in. But what a beautiful area for reading.
It's my favorite place to sit.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
and
so
it was
nice.
already enclosed. You know, we didn't.
Right,
have
right.
But I don't think I just love sitting here. You know.
And be able to look out the blue sky and everything.
Right.
So nice. Now, I saw this and I was like, wow, you have a bedside table and you have this. And you told me a little story about it, that it was just a plain wood cabinet.
Right. It was just a pine cabinet. It was in our daughter's bedroom. And when we moved to North Carolina, the movers said they couldn't get it upstairs, so we had it in the garage. I thought, well, I can always use storage in the garage. And I hired a decorator to help with some of the planning of the furniture. And I told him about this. He says, no way. He says, we're going to paint this. I did not paint this, but he found someone who did. And it ended up in our bedroom in North Carolina.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. But it goes with your paintings as well, with the colors and things like that. But what I thought was nice, is it okay if I open it? Look what she did inside.
So I wallpapered it.
She wallpapered it inside. Isn't that pretty? It looks like it's painted too in there.
Yeah.
And then also you have that piece as well that they painted.
Right.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And then through here, a nice large bathroom here. So this bathroom is so nice. It has 2 walk-in closets. If we can just take a slight peek in there, because your closet's way neater than my closet.
I don't know.
But she did more space, you told me, and got it all so that they can get it.
And we already had the chest of drawers, and so they worked around the chest of drawers.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then through here, you've got 2 wonderful sinks. Now, sometimes people will keep a bathtub in their bathroom. This one was removed, and instead of putting one in, you made a little gallery with some of your art, and also a place to sit, put shoes on, get dressed, dry off, and things like that. So that's a great idea.
Yeah.
No, this is wonderful.
It's like a little dressing area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Very nice. So one of the things I noticed here is there's the door that goes to your bedroom, so you can shut that off. Now, when I look over here, I have a feeling this might be one of your favorite places to sit looking out there.
I do that.
Yes, it's beautiful. It's so nice. But I like how you put a separate sitting area here. You still have wide, plenty of room. Now, something that's really unique in this home, in the Meredith home, is the fact that instead of having a second bedroom, one of the things that was really important to you was to have an art studio.
Which is why we wanted a 3-bedroom.
That's right. Yeah. And so wait till you see this studio. It is so incredible that what you did, the thought process that you put in here. I mean, look at how you have your brushes and a place to stand. Now tell me this, because I don't know much about art. You have this here, and I notice it says like sketch pads, pens.
Right.
What is that?
These are called flat files. They're very, very heavy, and they're very, very old. They belong to my father, so they must be 60, 70 years old, and they've moved from where he was in Fort Lauderdale, probably up in Massachusetts, down to Fort Lauderdale. Then we took them up to North Carolina, and then now we're here. And they're very heavy, but very handy.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. And all organized as to where the brushes are and everything.
Well, a lot of the canvases are there. Yeah, the panels.
Oh, yeah. And then you have a desk here for work as well. And then I looked over here to your closet. And again, this is an artist's dream over here, is this closet. Because not only do you have space for different things that you might paint, but you've got art books, you've got more materials and everything here.
Right. I mean, Travis keeps wondering why I keep getting, we get more and more deliveries. I said it's more art materials. People don't realize that. And then I made sure there was room for my dulcimer. I started playing dulcimer here. So
oh, wonderful. Well, see?
Space for that.
You're increasing your talents while you're here.
Yes. It's
so very nice.
Absolutely, yeah.
So we'll go right through here.
Okay.
Okay, so the 3rd bedroom. Okay, you had your special bedroom.
Yes.
for your art. Now, you know, Travis has to have something special as well.
Yeah.
So let's see what Travis has. Oh, look at this. Hey, Travis.
Hello.
Boy, this is nice.
Welcome.
This is your man cave, huh?
Yes, absolutely.
I love it. This is really nice. Not only do you have your desk, you have a lot of places to listen to your jazz music, but I also see that there's some real music here. There's a keyboard, guitar, drums, did you say, or something?
Yes.
Percussion.
The major thing I like to do is play drums.
Play
And one of
drums.
the nice things about this unit is that it's a walking distance to the trivia. I can sign up for special times each week and play my drums as much as I want. So.
And no one hears it, right?
And we had, he had his drums up in North Carolina, the bright yellow ones. And he wanted to bring them down, and I'm like, why? You know, why are you going to bring them down here? He didn't play them that much up in North Carolina. Well, now they're in the ensemble room, and he plays them a lot. When he comes out, he's smiling like
Oh,
this.
isn't that great? It brings back good memories, right?
Right.
Well, makes him happy.
That's
But,
right.
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then I see too is you have a big TV. So coming from North Carolina, I have to say we have to be a little partial. We feel sorry for them because North Carolina lost against Purdue. We kind of like Indiana basketball, but that's okay. That's okay.
We think it's all right for them to have a win every couple of decades.
Oh, thank you, thank you. But no, this is wonderful. And then you also have a Murphy bed so that if company, grandkids come or something, you do have an extra bed that can pull out, which is
Right.
nice.
Yep, it's great.
No, that's wonderful. Very nice. Well, whoa, Alex, I forgot. This is Alex. I know you heard Alex earlier, but Alex, you got to have your cameo as well. So there you are. But anyway, Karen and Travis, thank you for letting us come to your home. It is beautiful. And I've wanted to see it for so long with your art studio. And I follow Karen on Facebook, so I get to see all of her artwork. All the time. You are always doing something, and it's always fun. And
Thank you.
I really admire your talent.
Thank you. I have a good time with it.
Oh, I think it's great.
Yeah.
So you've been at Shell Point how long?
We started coming the beginning of 2019. We were in a smaller apartment in Lakewood. And then we moved to this apartment right after the hurricane in 2022.
I remember when you did that.
And we moved here full time in the fall of 2021.
Okay.
But we waited quite a long time. It seemed like a long time to move up to this.
Yeah. No, it worked out perfectly, and I'm so glad we were able to find this for you because it is perfect.
It is.
Now, Shell Point, of course, we always know is a wonderful place, but if you were to say, what is it that you think is so special about Shell Point? What do you think it is?
Well, I don't know where to begin. I just think for right now, for me personally, it's wonderful to have the art community. We have, I think, about 100 members of the Painters Guild.
Wow.
And everybody's at, different levels of activity and ability. But that keeps me very busy. And it's nice to have the support of the art community. I love having the Tribby. I mean, that is such a jewel on campus.
It is.
Not only because of the art, but because of the music that both Travis and I participate in. The performances are fabulous. I mean, how lucky we are to have all that.
And there's something to experience. I mean, if you've never done pottery, you could even try that.
Absolutely,
so there's always new things.
If you want to really get spread out.
And Travis also, he likes to go over there and play his drums. And like you said, he's so happy reliving his high school, college times, right? So, yeah.
I like the fact that it's a decent sized community. 2,500, I guess, is about right, which means that you have an opportunity to meet all kinds of people and find people who, you can really become good friends with. So
right.
A lot of them are a lot of places we looked at were very small. and I think it would be less likely to happen in a place like that. And so when we first started looking, we also said we wanted to look at not only independent, but also skilled nursing, and to see what that's all about, because that's why we do something like
That's
this.
right.
Is to be able to have the long-term care. And it came in handy right after we moved here. Travis had a problem with his back, and he started falling. And the Healthy Living coordinator came by, and within an hour she had him over at the Larson in rehab. He was there for a month, and by the time he came back, he was doing a lot better, and he's been able to do physical therapy. They have a wonderful physical therapy department here, and he's been going, it was 3 times a week. I think now it's twice a week, right? And he went from not being hardly able to be mobile to lots of times he doesn't need his walker, but he can use his special walker to walk over to the Tribby and over to the Woodlands. And so to have that all nearby is really wonderful.
And it's such a comfort
It
for
is
not
a
only
comfort.
you, Travis, but also for your family.
To know that it's here.
It's here.
Because other places we looked at, they don't necessarily have that, or one place we belonged to that we were on the list for in Chapel Hill, which is where we lived, they didn't have Medicare beds, and so they'd have to search around the town to be able to go into a rehab.
Right.
So, this is wonderful to have that on the property.
Well, and that's what I think is so special, is that you have to be active while you can, but to know that you have the care should you
Right.
need it. And I mean, I'm driving around with new people, prospective people looking at Shell Point, and I'll see Travis, he'll be walking around, going to the Tribby, or probably to play drums,
Probably.
or you are over at the arts doing arts and helping with something there. So
Yeah.
it's wonderful that you are able to enjoy everything so much. And I think one thing is with your father, having been an artist, I am sure that he is smiling down from heaven looking at you and just so thrilled to pieces that you're able to continue that joy of painting and remember him as you do it.
Right.
Oh, I think it's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much,
You're
both of
welcome.
you.
Thank
it
you.
was great. And thank you
you.
for letting me come. And sometimes I want to hear you play the drums.
Oh, you should. He's good.
I bet he is. I bet he is. And Alex, too. You're great, too.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Travis.
Thank you for everything.